Latin can make one word say two things at once. Today's tense means both I have done a thing and I simply did it. The tense of completed action. Listen to it in the verb to love.
Amāvī.
By the end, you will form it in every conjugation, learn 7 new words, and read how Perseus finds Andromeda chained to the rocks. This lesson brings 7 new words. First, 3 new nouns.
Animus.
The mind or heart, a person's spirit and feeling. It gives us the word animate.
Brachium.
The forearm, the arm.
Porta.
A gate, the gate of a town. Think of a portal. Now 2 adjectives, a preposition and an adverb.
Adversus.
Opposite or contrary, you hear it in adverse.
Plenus.
Full, think of plenty.
Pro.
A preposition taking the ablative. It means before, on behalf of, or instead of.
Diu.
An adverb meaning for a long time, or long. Now the grammar. The perfect is the tense of completed action, and in Latin it holds 2 meanings at once. Take the first form of the verb to love.
Amāvī.
The first meaning is the English perfect with have, I have loved. The action stands finished at the moment of speaking, so this sense is called the perfect definite. The second meaning is a plain past, I loved or I did love. No particular time is fixed, so this sense is called the perfect indefinite. One Latin form carries both. Now hold it apart from the imperfect. I was loving or I used to love is imperfect, and it describes. I loved is the perfect indefinite. I have loved is the perfect definite. The imperfect paints a scene. The perfect reports a finished act. This difference rules Latin storytelling. To tell a tale, Latin uses the perfect to mark each forward step of the action, and the imperfect to fill in the surrounding circumstances. Picture a short story. Last week I went to Boston. I was trying to find an old friend, but he was out of the city. Yesterday I returned home. The moves that carry the plot, went and returned, take the perfect. The standing background, was trying and was out, takes the imperfect. Steps are perfect, scenery is imperfect. How is a perfect built? Add the perfect endings to the perfect stem, and take that stem straight from the third principal part. Learn it, drop its final long vowel, and the stem remains. Here the first person of the perfect across the conjugations.
Amāvī.
Conjugation 1, I have loved.
Monui.
Conjugation 2, I have advised.
Rexi.
Conjugation 3, I have ruled.
Cepi.
Also conjugation 3, the type built like the verb to take, I have taken.
Audivi.
Conjugation 4, I have heard. Strip the final vowel from each and you hold the perfect stem that feeds every other form. One set of personal endings serves every perfect. Run the verb to love through all 6 persons.
Amāvī.
I have loved.
Amavisti.
You have loved.
Amavit.
He, she, or it has loved.
Amavimus.
We have loved.
Amavistis.
You have loved, said to more than one.
Amaverunt.
They have loved. The third person plural keeps an older ending as well.
Amavere.
Those endings stay the same in all 4 conjugations. Notice how the accent shifts as the word grows longer, and drill it until it comes without thought. The whole system rests on the principal parts, since the third part hands you the perfect. Many verbs reshape the stem in ways you must simply memorize. A few show the range.
Do. Dedi.
To give, the stem doubles.
Video. Vidi.
To see, the vowel lengthens.
Dico. Dixi.
To say, the consonants tighten into an X sound.
Faccio. Feci.
To make or do, the inner vowel changes.
Venio. Veni.
To come, another lengthened vowel. 14 such verbs fill the list on screen. Master the third part of each, and its perfect is yours. Test yourself. Give the perfect of the verb to rule, third person plural.
Rex ērunt.
They ruled or they have ruled. Now translate this form.
Audivisti.
You have heard or you heard. One more the other direction. Put we have taken into Latin.
Cepimus.
That is the perfect of the verb to take, first person plural. Now the story returns. Perseus and Andromeda continued. King Cepheus, crushed by the oracle, gives up his daughter, leads her to the sea, and binds her to the rocks while her friends withdraw to wait for the monster. Hear it in Latin, sentence by sentence.
Cepheus, adversa fortuna maxime commotus, discessit et multis cum lacrimis populo Ethiopiae verba oraculi narravit.
Cepheus, deeply shaken by his adverse fortune, departed, and with many tears told the people of Ethiopia the words of the oracle.
Fata Andromede, puelle pulcre, a toto populo deplorabantur, tamen nullum erat auxilium.
The fate of Andromeda, the beautiful girl, was mourned by the whole people, yet there was no help.
Deinde Cepheus cum pleno tristitiae animocaram suam filiam ex oppidi porta ad aquam deuxit, et brachiae eius ad saxa dura revinxit.
Then Cepheus, with a heart full of sorrow, led his dear daughter out of the town gate down to the water and bound her arms to the hard rocks.
Tum amici puelle misere longe discesserunt, et diu monstrum sevum expectaverunt.
Then the friends of the wretched girl withdrew far off and for a long time awaited the savage monster. Then help arrives from the sky. Hear the ending.
Tum forte Perseus, alis fretus, super Ethiopiam volabat.
Then by chance, Perseus, relying on his wings, was flying over Ethiopia.
Vidit populum Andromedam, lacrimas, et, magnopere attonitus, ad terram descendit.
He saw the people, Andromeda, and the tears, and greatly astonished, came down to the ground.
Tum Cepheus eitotas curas narravit et ita dixit.
Then Cepheus told him all his troubles and spoke thus.
Parebo verbis oraculi, et pro patria filiam meam dabo.
I will obey the words of the oracle, and for my country I will give up my daughter.
Sed sid monstrum interficis et Andromedam servabis, tibi eam dabo.
But if you kill that monster and save Andromeda, to you I will give her. Pull it together. The perfect is the tense of completed action, and each form means two things at once. I have done, and I simply did. Build it by adding the fixed perfect endings to the perfect stem, which you lift from the third principal part, the same across all four conjugations. In a story, the perfect drives the plot forward, while the imperfect fills the scene. You also gained 7 new words, among them a heart, an arm, and a gate. Next, completed action reaches one step further back, to the tense that tells what had already happened before the story began. To practice what you just learned, this course has free exercises and AI-graded feedback on ludium.ai. The link is in the description.